Greetings one and all, how's everyone doing? I hope well. This is a video response to a request to see all my stoves. Yes, unfortunately it all fits in one box. Not much I can do about that. I do, you know, over the past, I think year, maybe year and a half, I've really grown to appreciate stoves more and more. So, let's dive right into it. Okay. Slide the box aside. Maybe not need this. So, in no particular order. So, first of all, I have my fuel, denatured alcohol. No disrespect to the guys who use heat. It's just, you know, when my first stove came to me by my buddy Oregon Mike, he sent me a can of this. So, I just kept using it. It's my fuel stove, or fuel for my stove. I'm going to use stove stands too here in a bit, but so there is the Trangia set, which is not really a stove, but you know there is one in there, which I've shown on video before. But I did a whole video on this set already. But just some blue shop paper towels to keep things from rattling and or scratching. No, I don't have a stove in here. So I took the stove out. Awkward. Okay. I'll link the description for the set so you can go check it out. Haven't really been using it a ton, but I do plan on using it again. Really enjoy it. I mean, the price tag was a little hefty, but looks like I'm doing an edit. There we go. Set this over here. Get it out of the way. Okay. So there's the canteen stove, which is a gift from my brother Steven. Thank you, brother. There is the Olympus Primus stove, the classic. I hope I'm saying that right. It just screws together here. And then screws on top of a fuel canister. Good stuff. And I actually have two of these, so I have one for spare, or I can loan it out. There is the Esbit, which I just keep in this old camera pouch. So, Esbit stove. You know, I do like them. I'm not a huge fan of the tabs, because the tabs and I are not kindred spirits, but it's still a pretty good stove. Do like it. Since I don't want to carry the fuel bottle, I actually have just a fuel. I mean, I don't want to carry the whole can, so I'll just carry the bottle. So, clearly labeled. This is for when I want to pack in fuel. And then there's Trangia. So I have three of these. This is the one that came with the Trangia set with the simmer ring. Then this is the one I've been using with the lid that's all kind of messed up. And then there's the military one. So I recently showed this. So here's the Backpacker Grill 2.0. So I could use it as a stove stand, or I could put it right in the fire. Sadly they're sold out, but I'm hoping he'll make more. Fingers crossed. Do it. Now I've been asked about these little stands here. Now this is too short for the stove, but these are steamer racks that I get at an Asian market. Now this one was about $1.49. Then I have this other one here with the shorter legs. This one was a gift from my buddy David, because I mentioned I couldn't find the store I was getting them at. I couldn't find them anymore. But then I went and found some at another store, so I shopped around. These are a little bit bigger, $1.49. Actually, I gave Fernbark one too, so it's got the little legs on here, which doesn't really bother me. I mean, let's see if I can show you this. The legs. So, maybe I can do it against the green. So you could, you know, it elevates it off, and you could probably put. I've put these in fire, so they'll hold up pretty well. And of course, I have 2 of these, because, you know, 2 is 1, 1 is none. I mean, at $1.49, how can you go wrong? If you have Asian markets, just check your Asian markets, see if they have them. I found them over by the Tupperware and the other home things. Still professional. So I got the MSR Pocket Rocket. Now, if I want to pack in a stove, this is the one I'll take. Small, compact, lightweight, folds out, great little stove. You know, if I'm just going to the park, I'll bring the Olympus. If I'm going to be packing in, I'll carry this one. Plus, I like the fact that it's in its nice little case, so I don't have to worry about it getting too crushed. So, good stuff. There is the Firebox. I think it's the Nano. I actually did my tea in the woods in this with this stove. Let's see if I can get it out of the pouch. This pouch can be a little finicky. So here's the sides. I'm sure there's lots of videos on this. I don't know if I'm going to put it together, but not really used that often, but maybe I'll start using it a little bit more. I do really like it.
Sorry.
It's alright. Got Fernbark making noise in the background.
Stoking the fire.
God, it's like he owns the place or something.
Shaking the bush. Shaking the bush.
Shaking the bush. So, good stove. I should do an actual fire in this sucker. And a recent gift from my buddy Paul, the Real 11T. He actually gave me this, but I actually haven't had a chance to use it yet. So it's this stove. I think it's for the Trangia. It just sets inside the set, and you can hook up a fuel canister to it. I believe, I might have to ask him again what it is, because I just complete brain fart right now, but I think this goes in a Trangia stove, but I haven't had a chance to use it yet. I really need to get this out there. And speaking of things I haven't used yet, I found this guy at a thrift store. I usually strike out at this thrift store, but this is an IKEA utensil holder. But I think it'd make a great little stove, and then I got these tent stakes, which I can just run through. And then I could just set a pot right on top.
Thrift store score.
Thrift store score. Of course, I strike out on the rest of the stuff because I can never seem to find any good deals. So that's going to be coming in eventually. Then I found this. $3.99. It was also in an Asian market. It's a smaller version of this one. You can see the size difference. But the thing that I like, I'm going to have to go grab it now. Hang on. Editing is fun.
Something is smelling really good. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. So it perfectly nests a Nalgene. So it won't take up any extra space. So I actually have a metal Nalgene, so I can just take this bottle, drop it right in there. So eventually I'm going to do a video with this as well. $4. And I can run the tent stakes through here. If I could put like my Snow Peak kettle, I could either set on top. I don't think it would fit down inside, but a Stanley Cook set would fit right in there if I had one with me. I didn't bring one, but that's that. So good stuff. Got to use this eventually, and that's really it. I don't have a ton of stoves. I do like them. I would like to get more at some point. I just, you know, I have other things coming up. Plus, I need to use these more often, so there you go. So hey, I'll trade you a grill for some corned beef.
Sold.
Score.
Sucker.
Ha, sucker.
God, you actually
Okay,
traded.
so I wanted to mention real quick, I borrowed a Fernbark Stanley Cup. I mean, perfect fit.
And actually, you could do the Swiss volcano stove by dropping these down
Yeah.
2 slots, and then your cup would fit down to the lower, so it would
Oh yeah.
heat up more over a. There you go. That's
Boom.
the ticket right there.
Yeah. I bet you I could get a Trangia in there too. So if I
Oh
wouldn't-
yeah.
I wouldn't be able to blow it out, but I mean, lighting it would be kind of a challenge. But
You light it, and then you put everything on
grab
top.
that in there, and then you give it some space to burn. Of course, I couldn't use the simmer ring, but if I was just blowing water, I mean, there you go.